Okay. Hello, party people. I got it out of my system, the worst part is when you're editing, or not editing, but like just rewatching it, and you're like, it's like, do I delete this video? But like, I worked so fucking hard on it. It's raw and uncut and honest. And it's like, all right, I'll just keep the video. That's what I do. And then like, I sit there for like 5 minutes questioning whether I should take it down or, whatever. Instead of an MC, like I don't scratch, I don't make beats or whatever. And my MC stands for mood cycle. So anyway, all right, okay. This video, okay, concentrate. I gotta concentrate now. Okay, the next steps, right? Okay, let's talk about what the next step is. Like I mentioned in the previous video, uh, I've got like maybe like a month or two or to like reconsider things. I honestly I really don't have a timeline, but anyway, uh, yeah, I don't have a timeline. That's just something I'll keep in the back of my mind. Uh, so the plan is next Monday and Tuesday. I don't really know what the schedule for Monday is, and I don't think it matters to me because uh the shift is already covered, so like that, like Tuesday might mean something, but no, I don't think it will either. But I don't have the schedule for Tuesday yet, so I don't know. Wednesday, I will definitely have to be there because that was my regular day at this previous job, the one I had before I got that one through the previous job through that. Okay, anyway. Um, so right now I'm doing like what they call backup duty. Basically, that's what I call it at least. Um, so if there's ever too many intakes at the same time, like you're supposed to have someone else come in and help you out. But like I knew I knew my coworkers. I knew her only day off was my only day on, which was Wednesday. So like, if there, which there have been, if there's another double or something, I usually just take care of it because like the weird thing about it is whenever there's doubles or even multiples for that matter, at the same times, deployment times, one of them ends up canceling, and like sometimes multiple of them end up canceling for this one value time slot, and like then you just have one person come in, and that's like, in my opinion, that's a cakewalk. Generally, like I I'll attest to this. The majority of the people that come into that job, as an intake, looking for help, for that job of processing them, it goes smoothly. Every once in a while, this is just like retail. If you think of retail, you think customer service. If you do like phone answering stuff or whatever, um, every once in a while you encounter someone who does not want. They don't want to play ball. They don't want to get along. They just want shit done as fast as possible, and they don't realize that I need to process you before you can go see anyone. But hey, whatever. This is not that kind of video. That wasn't supposed to be that kind of video either. All right, so besides that going on next week or the majority of next week, with the schedule up in the air, I just have to talk to my supervisor, but I'm not sure what our schedule is. I'll just call ahead because like I'll have a lot of free time then. I'm probably gonna sleep in every single day. Obviously not Wednesday, but I could. Depending on the schedule, of course. So I got this email from a someone through one of my I guess you would call it like a state contact or something. Um, like of the state of where I live. Um, there is an opportunity for IT support professional class uh in October. Um, and they'll accept applications until the 13th of October. Um, as of May 8th, 2023, I don't think this is a typo, but I'm not sure the launch it like launch IT. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be a space there or not. The launch it 6-month virtual training program will now be broken down and build into 3 segments. Okay, so it appears the state is not covering this. Apparently, I'm not sure, but like, there's a lot of other things to figure out besides that. But there's 3 segments like I just read. In the year, each $3,300 each. The program continues to be 6 months long, and the weekly class schedule is the technical classes will be Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. and noon, 12 p.m. Uh, and the digital slash soft skills classes, software, I assume, Tuesday and Thursdays, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, there would be a 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. a break, and then 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. for just Tuesdays and Thursdays. Otherwise, Monday, Wednesday, Friday are 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about this. First of all, I don't know anything. I don't think I do, at least. Maybe I know it. I just don't. I don't know much about IT. Uh, it. I don't know. Like, okay, like I'm not gonna pretend like I'm like this really like Gandhi type of guy who just wants to, like help the world or whatever. But I did prefer working in the past if I've worked for I don't want to say just a non-profit group, but like, do you get what I mean? Because like, if you consider I work at where I work at right now, and I used to work at where I used to work at, um, it tends to be, for lack of a better term, human services, right? Something a social worker can or cannot do, or can or someone else can do. Um, but I'm not trying to be a social worker. I'm just, I don't know what I'm trying to do. I don't know. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Uh, so yeah, I'm just reading this email. I mean, obviously it sounds like a good opportunity. I just don't know if I'll like it or. Okay, let's Google this right now. Let me find out what IT is. Okay, what is IT? What is information technology? What the hell? The page just disappeared. This page was hacked. This IT page was hacked. How ironic is that? Is that ironic? I don't know. I figure it was. Information technology is the use of any computers, storage, networking, other physical devices, infrastructure, and processes to create, process, store, secure, and exchange all forms of electronic data. Typically, IT is used in the context of business operations as opposed to technology used for personal or entertainment purposes. The commercial use of IT encompasses both computer technology and telecommunications. Okay. Judging from that, it looks like it is a lot of very similar to a lot of office work. It not like, I don't want to say it doesn't seem like it's hands on, just not the type of hands on I'm used to. For those that don't remember or don't know, your first time watching this video, I used to be a grease monkey. I worked my hands. I did oil changes, all that shit. The only thing I didn't do were repairs. So I realized that's a lot of shit. So I didn't do a lot of shit in that industry. I was not ASC certified. Do I want to be? I don't know. I don't know. That's a whole nother subject. I was about to go into that, but don't tempt me. All right, so that's what I have so far. The options with whatever's going on this week, or upcoming week, and whatever's going on with this IT thing. I don't know any other resources right now. I know I can find them, but I'll have to do that later. Apparently there's a storm coming. I looked outside earlier. It was already raining. Good night to order food and or go play some Diablo 4. But Who does that? Like video games are just a waste of time. Damn. Says the what, the rank 55 in the country. That looks wrong. You know, I meant to do like, you know how to do. You know, I meant to do that, but then like, okay. Um, Mood cycling, guys. I'm telling you, mood cycling. But you know how like sidebar, but you have a lot of like pent up shit, and you haven't had anyone talk to you about it, but like you don't want to talk to other people about it, but at the same time you do, and like, but obviously people can't read your mind, so they're not gonna like push push. I know this phrase, but I just came out, push the envelope. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. So when you get it out, it's like it is to an extent liberating. It's also I don't want to call it like cathartic, but I guess it is. Um, I don't know. I mean, I think there was more to that video than I mentioned, but for some reason I got occupied by that sidebar towards the end, towards the last like what 15 minutes of it. All right, so I don't know. I'm trying to think of my options here. Like I mean, it's not that I don't want to just go on Indeed and looking around everywhere. It's just that if there's a better opportunity through the state or technically through my vocational person in my workplace, um, wouldn't it make more sense to pursue that? I mean, like, because you're not really in the dark about everything else. You at least have a better idea what's going on. And that's how I found out about the internship. Um, okay, so I think we got two options at the moment, and the IT one does not sound appealing to me at all. I don't know, like, cause if it was a money thing, that'd be a different story. But like, if I actually enjoyed, like, you know, doing what the IT stuff basically told me what IT is, um, if I actually enjoyed that, like, I understand that, like, how can I enjoy it if I never really tried it? But I mean, I know how to use a computer and do shit, but like, I don't think I'm a computer nerd. To like, just because I know how to stream and record and shit doesn't mean like I'm like a fucking computer mastermind over here. I'm not a master hacker. All right. Yeah. So we're just gonna take it one day at a time with the schedule for next week. Cause like I feel bad because like my coworker was the one covering for me because my supervisor said it was fine that I do the internship and just cover uh Wednesdays for her because I couldn't be at the internship on Wednesdays. So I had a free day. So I was like, okay, I'll just do the previous job I had, technically still currently have, and I'll give her a day off for Wednesdays. And like I said earlier, if there were doubles on a Wednesday, I just took care of it. It's like I've been there long enough that I know how to take care of doubles, maybe triples even. But anyway, yeah, I think I have to work some sort of schedule out. I mean, like it's not that because like I feel bad because I'm kind of interrupting her schedule. You know, like the one that I sort of forced upon her. But like then again, she's the one that signed up for the job. I mean, like it might have been offered to her and she accepted it, but she accepted it. So no, she's a really cool person. But we're kind of like at different parts in our lives. She's I was gonna say she's a family man, but technically she's a family woman. So um, she uh, she is a person with very limited time. Let me put it that way. That's why I think this job sort of suited her, because like most of the stuff that like could spare time doing was in the mornings, and that's basically what this this position that I'm talking about is. So she had the rest of the day. She had Wednesdays and like everything. Like she's basically made her life revolve around scheduling things for that Wednesday. And of course, I'll still work that Wednesday. It's just that like I don't want to be like taking hours from her, but she seems very well settled and comfortable in the current schedule. So I don't know. I mean, I don't think she needs the money per se, but like it's obviously it's nice to have, better than nothing. So she basically has a part-time job right now, and I have like a part-time job. I don't know, man. This IT thing's not really. I don't know. Maybe I should watch some videos explaining it, or just read some web pages explaining it. But like, I'm not sure if I want to enter that field and dabble in it. I'm really not sure. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know. It's just something about like I don't want to say I. Well, this is kind of half truth, but like I don't want to say I don't enjoy helping people. It's that what else is more important than that? Do you feel me? Do you know what I'm saying about that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, what is more important than helping someone who needs help, who asks for help, who wants help? Because all those other people who don't want help, like y'all can fucking, you guys can fucking like go chill out in the corner or something. Like, if you don't want help, then like have a good rest of your life. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Um, but the other people, the other normal people out there, yeah, they go through ups and downs, and like sometimes they need help, and that's more important than. Okay, of course there's a limit. I was gonna say that's more important than making money, but like if we're talking like millions, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. I know there's no reason to apologize, but like I apologize for that previous video. I don't know. Just like it's been a crazy like 2 or 3 days. Maybe longer than that. Maybe the entire fucking week. Okay. I'm gonna relax a little bit. Watch some femboy shit and probably play some video games or something. It's just a waste of time. It's just a bad influence on people. That's what causes school shootings are video games apparently. Reference the previous video where I talked about that. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and each other.